What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So in today's video, we're taking a look at one of my favorite farms to do right now in Cataclysm. So if you want to prepare yourself for Mist of Pandaria, this is definitely something you should look into. And just to show you guys exactly why this is one of my favorite farms, I did it for a total of 1 hour, and then I have the results for you guys to see just how powerful this is. But before we take a look at that, though, I do have to say a massive thank you for all the support on the brand new Mist of Pandaria Classic Gold Guide, as well as the Cataclysm Classic Gold Guide. Like, these gold guides are digital gold guides so you can easily open up on your computer, and they feature the best tactics and methods that I personally use in order to make a lot of gold. So if you don't have them already and you want to grab them, you can do so by clicking the links down below in the description. And by using the discount code STUDENT, you get them for 50% off. So once again, massive thank you for all of the support in that and all of the positive feedback. So this farm takes place in Deepole. I mean, it's around the Needlerug slag area. A lot of people, if not everyone, is already aware of this farm, but there might be a lot of returning people that aren't sure, like, okay, is this farm actually good enough to do? So I went over here on my mage with relatively bad gear because I just made some gold early on in Kata, and then I haven't touched it ever since. But I went back, pretty bad gear on the mage, but these mobs are low-level mobs, level 82 non-elite, so it's really no biggie, and a lot of different classes can do this farm. However, though, if you want to do this farm for maximum outcome, you should have tailoring for extra cloth, and you are always going to be running with a potion of treasure finding so that you can get those tiny treasure chests yielding you additional cloth, more raw gold, green items, or volatiles, like you name it. Because you're killing so many mobs per hour. We're talking like a lot of mobs per hour, so having the tiny treasure put on pays for itself many, many times over. So you guys can see that I did wake up really early for this. I mean, I started this 1 hour before 8 a.m., and that led to like close to no competition on this. And I'm willing to bet a lot that, especially now with the pre-patch, there's going to be a lot more competition on this farm. And whenever I try to farm this, like in the evenings, there's always some people. The good thing about it, though, is that these mobs, they spawn quickly, and there's a lot of different packs. So you'll always find some decent pulls. But if you want to pull the amount of like gold that I'm pulling, you're definitely going to be better off being alone. Now, I definitely know that this farm is just going to get better and better because in like pre-patch, when this is recorded, we're not currently in pre-patch yet, but once we are in pre-patch, a lot of classes get better AoE damage, better burst. You get AoE looting, which helps a lot on a farm like this, so it's going to be more efficient. But overall, absolutely great farm. So you can see in my Kiwi farm right here that I'm currently doing like 2.5k is starting to ramp up. It's just going up and up and up, and it's not really going to go up drastically until I started like to open up the tiny treasure chest, because once you open up those and you get like all of that bonus raw gold, extra cloth, more green items, more volatiles, etc., it's going to go up in value. It is worth mentioning though that there is like Blizzard doesn't give any API for a Cataclysm Classic, so TSM doesn't work. So a lot of the prices are old prices, and a lot of the items that I'm picking up, like green items, have a value of 0 gold, and a lot of the materials are giving me a lower price than what they are actually worth, because after an hour of doing this farm, my Kiwi farm says that I made 6,203 gold an hour after 59 minutes and 59 seconds. That's what I was averaging, right? Pretty damn decent. And like, one of the things that it's hard to know exactly how much gold you're gonna get though, with like the green items. Like, green items are anywhere between like 50 gold and all the way up to 400 gold. And yeah, a lot of people might ask themselves the question, like, who would buy these? They're bad green items. However, though, they are insanely good for their level, because so you're killing level 82 mobs, so you're getting level 79 and level 80 loot, which is perfect, because there's so many people that has like old level 80 alts that they want to level in Cataclysm to prepare for Mist of Pandaria. I mean, I was in that situation myself with a couple of my alts from Wrath of the Lich King. And buying these items makes you so powerful. So a lot of people are buying those. They are actually performing really well. So I'm posting every single green on the auction house. Obviously, some weapons, for instance, are going to post it being posted at almost vendor cost on the auction house. So that's going to be a no-go. But if you go in the auction house and you search up like a lot of these blue items or green items right here, you'll notice how a lot of them are going for a pretty decent gold, with some being less than 100 gold, while some being like way above 100 gold. So if we just say like an average of 100 gold a green item, that is pretty damn good. I mean, we're sitting at over like 2,200 gold in this bag, plus you have another 5 green items here, so look, roughly 3,000 gold in green items. We only got also got in total Ember Silk Cloth. We got 833 of those, which has a total price of 2.4k if being sold just as Ember Silk Cloth. So you can see how the math adds up. Like 6,000 gold is not that far out of a reach, and then you have the raw gold as well, like almost 400 gold raw from this farm. You're also getting like some volatiles, you're getting some purite ore, elementium ore, etc. So everything adds up. Now, that's just if I were to sell everything as is on the auction house. Now, I'm not going to do that, obviously. I'm going to be melting the ore. I'm going to make the cloth into bolts and then the bolts into bags. Green items will be posted on the auction house as is, though. That's pretty much it. So, yeah, 6,000 gold is the reason why this is currently one of my favorite farms in Cataclysm Classic. So, hopefully, you guys enjoyed this 1 hour result video from this farm. I do have plenty of gold farming videos coming for Cataclysm Classic, and of course, also Mist of Pandaria Classic. So, if you want to see those, just make sure that you are subscribed to my YouTube channel, and you'll be notified whenever those videos gets uploaded. And if you want everything gathered in the same place, you should definitely take a look at the complete gold guides for the classic versions of WoW. Link down below in the description. Discount code STUDENT for 50% off. And that's pretty much it. Appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you all back in at tomorrow's video. Bye bye.